Hey guys, just wanted to show you kind of a really critical mod if you don't want to tear up your transmission and you want to have a nice long run time. There's a itty bitty little pin. Sorry, I don't have macro on this camera. Threaded there, pin there. Locks your axle stub into your differential. Okay. And what happens is that always backs out. And I'll show you right now. You can see how much wiggle this has. See? That's because this one's already loosened up. I've done the other. There's 4 pins total, 2 per side. So I've already done the back. This is the front. Front and back are identical. Doesn't matter. Just take it out. Okay. Just no big deal. Get it out of there. And these shear off. Here's one that sheared off. Right there. Okay. And tear up your transmission. And, of course, obviously you'll lose drive. So, the thing to do is to put in a roll pin. And what I did is I just went to VatoZone and I got myself some roll pins. I got them around here somewhere. Here it is. This is a 3/32 roll pin. Okay, it's not going to fit in there as is. So what you got to do, you take a drill with a slightly smaller drill bit. Okay, and you just drill right through. Okay. All the way through. Okay. And then you'll notice that the roll pin will start easy on the threaded side. Got the wrong size pin there. Where is it? This is it. Yeah, that's it. No, these are the small ones. I've got another one around here somewhere. My bench is a total mess. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay, there's a 3/32 pin. See? Just get started. And then it's better to use the right tools for all this. This is the tool, okay, and you hammer it down, and you hammer it through, then trim it off, file it, and you're good to go. This one's been hammered off. I gotta trim it and file it. Yeah, it's another long day of tinkering, and unfortunately not much time running, but I did run it for a while, and it's just really muddy out there, and I got to build more of a rock course for me to really test it better. But anyway, all that aside, the skid plate pretty much sucked. I cut it down, still sucks because of the big overhang. That just sucks. What I want to do is I just wanted to get it to wrap around the diff and protect the links. So I'm going to have to redesign it. But one thing that did work really good, I don't know if you can see real good, but I've got tiny little pieces of small diameter fuel line. Cut a little 1/8" piece off of, and I trapped a piece on either side of the swivel right where it goes to the axle. And what that does, it's really worked good. This is something that a couple of guys on the RC Crawler forum told me about. And what it does is it keeps these ridiculous links from flopping around so much, so the shocks actually stay in position better, and that's really cool. It also seemed to make it a little bit stiffer, which is good because it was flopping around just really bad, but now it's a little bit stiffer so that the action's a little slower. See how it comes down nice and slower? A lot slower now, which I like, and that was cool. And then I found out that the Lansu stock factory Red Cat's servo has a bearing in it that fits the output shaft of the Axial AS3 servo I've got here, so that's cool. So I fitted that in there, and I'm going to redesign this skid plate. It pretty much sucks. This design is horrible. I'm going to take that off in a little bit. I'm just tired of tinkering for right now, for a few minutes. But it's still got plenty of articulation, even with the little fuel line mod I did, but it feels much cushier. Instead of being all just flopping all over the place, now when you get it up like that, it comes down a little slower. Even though the shocks are complete garbage and all the oil's gone out of them and they don't work like shocks anymore, they don't even damp. The little fuel lines do something. So pretty much a positive day out there. The weight didn't work for me at all. I had this 8-ounce weight. It seemed to actually make the thing crawl worse. I don't know why. It just did. So, took it off, cut back the skid plate, because it was killing my approach, as other people had predicted. And as you can see, it's quite muddy out there today, so didn't really get to do the kind of testing I wanted to do, but I did do some.